Sky level hustle. The dawn is behind the scene. I'm your host for the day. Let's get it. All right, so let me quickly take you to what was going on with me during the weekend. Right, during the weekend, I was looking at MU, Tesla, SoFi. I did have a position on SoFi, right? Ellipse position, but apparently uh, my brokerage kicked me out because I did set up a trail stop and that shit kick in. You know what I'm talking about? But I didn't really wanna get out because that shit happen. I don't even see it happen. You know what I'm talking about? I just log in earlier and then I see that my position was closed. You heard me? So that's what happened but I'm not even tripping. Why? Yeah, but that bitch bounced back, but not even tripping. Why? Because really and truly, I was taking to short that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So the reality is this, because I do have a big position on SoFi, on terms of like holding shares and shit. So, but I close a big portion of this position. I got lacking some profit. The holidays coming up. Now me can be short on cash. Now I'm talking about. So the reality is this, right? I got a position here, and the system kicked me out. I'm not even tripping. 'Cause I was thinking, yo, I should have shut SoFi when it was up here, cause SoFi was getting out of hand. You know what I'm talking about? So the truth is, I caught that bitch when it was like $15. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even tripping. You know what I'm saying? I would have doubled my money. So not even tripping. You know what I'm talking about? But I wasn't even paying too much attention to SoFi over the weekend. What I was looking at over the weekend, it was let me put that down because I wasn't really focused on that. That's happened later on in the game. So I was focused on MU, Tesla, Google. I'm not sure if I was really focused on Nvidia. So let me move that down. That's more. That's more. I think there was five of them, right? Why I was focused on MU. Look at MU, yo. Look at MU. Let's look at the chart. Look at MU. What MU is doing? MU is trading at all-time high. You feel me? There's the trip of it, right? All-time high. So I like, you know what? I already hold a position on MU, not a big position. I hold some shares. So I like, you know what? I'm not gonna trim MU, but I'm gonna short that bitch. You feel me? Look at the MD down there, the RSI. It's out of hand. They're out of hand. You feel me? So they all been hanging at the overbought area. So when I see the sign, I know it's time for me to either take profit or to edge against my position to kind of like upset if the market reverse. So that's why I was thinking. I was doing pretty much the same thing with Tesla, because Tesla is hanging up there too, right? Tesla been going back and forth though. And I believe Google pretty much doing the same thing, you know. And yeah. And then, but what happened though? I put all this down. I didn't even get to execute none of that, cause look at the before market open with the AMD, right? Let's move that bitch back up there, right? Look at what's going on with yeah. Look at what AMD was doing before market open, bro. Believe it. So like, if you've been in the game for a minute, you know AMD been having a hard time. There's no question about it. So if you want to look at the chart and you know, I think AMD went all the way down to 85. I'm pretty sure for sure it was 105, and it dipped down even lower. Let's see why after Trump becoming power. I think before that, but it was keep AMD was keep struggling still. So let's get it. That's where we're at. That's December, right? Okay, this is where I remember exactly. AMD was at 105 around December. Let's see where we at. Now you see 95. Because I remember someone on this group chart that I'm in was thinking, oh man, I think 105, around 105, they start loaded. I think they keep adding this as AMD went down. And AMD was struggling somewhere around 150, if I remember correctly. Around 150. Perhaps it was before that. Let's see. Because there was a game AMD was playing around 150. It couldn't cross 150. Let's see where I'm at. Let's see if my memory served me right. Let's get it. 164. Yeah, should be around there. I'm on the daily. Okay. Yeah, see 150 here. And they will break it, come back, right? Break it, come back, and then until it's tank. I remember why around well, you've been thinking around December, around the holiday. Fucking remember that shit. Look at this shit. Like if you wanna draw a trend line, you see what I'm talking about. Look at this shit. Shit was thinking non-stop. People were let me tell you something, yo. People listen. Around those time, AMD was like a disease, yo. You know what I'm saying? So nobody talk about it. Nobody wanna touch it. Like, it was like something nasty. You feel me? But me, like, I load up in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? But I didn't load up that much still, cause you never know, man. Sometimes it stack my tank and it can never get back up. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta. But yo, I load up a little bit. I know people that's went heavy. I know they laughing whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit right here. Let me delete some of this bitch right here, though. So you can see what I'm talking about. Right? Look at. Sorry, man. My chart look crazy, man. Fuck that. Chart look crazy. Fix that shit a while ago. Gotta come back and do it again. I don't have time for that. It's not the topic for the day. Right. So AMD was struggling, and then when AMD start climbing up, there's still nothing. This like breaking even point. Around here, there was like breaking even point. There was like that's July. Yeah, there was like breaking even point. So whoever bought around December, there was like just I was looking at my account. I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my account. I'm in like booking. I wasn't even excited. I was like, whatever, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Around here, I kind of missed that because I was going to take some profit. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch tank. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm going to ride that bitch back up again. You know what I'm saying? So, this morning, I like, oh, hell fuck. Nah, bro. I ain't ride that bitch down again like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, hell no. I ain't ride that bitch down like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? A question coming up. All this out of that coming out. I'm going to like this bitch in, right? I like this bitch in. But what I was really going to do, the play was, because if, I don't know, let me check something to see what time this AMD starts sending signal was going crazy like that. Let's holler at. Let's check this. Let's check that out. All right, so let's see. What time was that? That was like 6:30. Fuck. Let's go into 5 minutes. All right, so yeah, I've been tripping since 6:50, eh? 6:50. I don't like this shit, and they don't fucking delete my shit. Yeah, I've been tripping since 6:50. Yeah, damn. Yeah. I didn't heard the news till like 8 something going to 9. I didn't even have enough time to. I wasn't watching the pre market, so I didn't hear that till like 9. You know, and like fuck that. I already laid my plan, but I didn't have enough time to fund it my small account to take the short position. So I'm missing that bitch because I was like, man, you know what? Fuck that. The market gonna keep going, right? I mean, like the market gonna hold up. Yeah, like yo, we're gonna bounce at 229. Exactly. I like yo. Hold up, man. My bad if y'all don't hear me correctly the first time. The microphone was a little bit away. I'm working on that. I like yo, that bitch gonna bounce right here. Okay? Right there. I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna put a 12 stop on my on my main account, right? To lock in some profit, right? And then so I did that. You know what I mean? But by the time I move cash. By the time I funded my small account to take the shot, I messed it up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think like it was gonna break. You know what I'm saying? Break and reverse, like to kind of trick them suckers out. Sometimes they do that. I'm talking about like, man, you know what, that bitch gonna break, make people think gonna keep going up, and that bitch gonna bounce back heavy. You feel me? But if I was waiting, I wasn't waiting for that move. I was waiting more for like for a bounce at this position, at this level right there, or wherever I put this here. And I'm talking about the fib level, and I was looking for a bounce. You know what I mean? Probably would get out. I think my get out was around like 219, two something. You know what I'm saying? And I was willing to hold on to it because I don't do no day trading gamble shit. I was about to hold on to that bitch for like a couple weeks, even a month or two. I don't care. Cause I know that move gonna take place. You feel me? Cause like my man say, I'm playing with the house money now. I don't really give a shit. You feel me? I already lacking some profit. So if it keep going up, I didn't cash out on my main account. If it keep going up, so whatever position I'm taking on my shorts on my short position, I'm offsetting that. You feel me? I'm offsetting that loss. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, I miss it out, so I'm even tripping. So I'm just right now. I don't really fuck with the market after 11, 10, 11. I don't really fuck with the market because that's not a lot of times. There's not much volume in the market anyway. I don't fuck with it. God damn, AMD at 206 now. Woo! If you didn't lock in some boy, you gotta wait. Gonna be sitting for a minute. Shit. Fuck that. If I want, I can ride that bitch back up. I don't even think I wanna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I wanna fuck with it though. I'm sure I got a pattern been created here. I didn't think I wanna fuck with it. But then I think AMD gonna be doing this thing though. I cannot predict. I'm gonna perform some back testing later to predict where the next. I think that's the all-time high right there. They already trading at it. So this is what they would call a healthy pullback. So there's nothing to worry about, you know. So let me see. From this quick analysis, if I will take a position at AMD tomorrow, it would be a pullback maybe at 61 fib level. Let's see how that look like. Obviously, I have to go to my checklist, make sure everything on point. But if I was gonna take a position at AMD, based on what I'm looking at right now, hold up. Yeah, I will say, okay, if it's gonna keep coming, I was gonna look for a bounce somewhere right here. Somewhere right here. If I'm in, and if I get a good entry, if I like what I see, even if I don't get that, I probably will add right here. You understand? Probably will add right here. You know what I'm saying? But very, very unlikely I will add. Because that's the 50. That's the 50 fib level. That's a strong one. You know what I'm talking about? So already, let me see what price is that. Hold up. Let's close this freaking extended shit. we're looking at 188 from 220 27. How much is that? Fuck, that's like about $30 some dollars. I don't know. Yeah. So that's a nice pullback. If you fell here, I probably would get out. You know what I'm saying? I probably would get out. But I don't know. I'm just guessing right now. I have to go and sit back and see exactly. But very likely, not very likely. Like if I'm looking for a bounce, it will be here tomorrow, 188, right? Obviously, you have to check for confirmation in terms of like volume and all of that. Then what the candles are doing, what the chart patterns are telling you. You understand? If you're a day trader, you're just scalping. I don't do that shit, like I always say. All right, can't keep you for long. You already know what it is. The Don behind the scene. The Don is your host. Sky level hustle. Now I'm talking about. I'm bringing it to you. Holla.